Our next guest is the longest-serving, most senior member of Parliament. Was inside Westminster Abbey for the emotional moments at the Queen's funeral today.
That's right, and he shares with us now what it was like to witness it all so up close. Sir Peter Bottomley, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. We appreciate it, and we know that you had so many meetings with the Queen over the years. If you would, we would love for you to share some of your fondest memories of the Queen.
Well, the first thing is, unless you have to be serious, she's not always solemn. She can be mischievous. She can have a twinkle in her eye. My wife, who's more important than I am, was speaking at a charity thing for Crews Bereavement Care, elderly, experienced widows helping young ones. And the next 4 times we met the Queen, she said how much she still smiles at my wife's talk about death, which, you know, death matters, but it doesn't need to be taken seriously all the time, especially if we're trying to help people. I think that the funeral today and the days before that, with King Charles going around all parts of the United Kingdom, has helped people to come to terms with the loss of the Queen, but the Queen is dead. Long live the King.
Sir, can you tell us, sir, most of the people we've talked to, including some of our friends and correspondents, Brits here, will say they had an expectation of how they might feel when they went in to see her lying in state, an expectation of how they might feel at certain moments, but each time the way they felt even still surprised them. So were you surprised? And you tell me what your reaction was when you were finally inside Westminster Abbey and that ceremony was taking place.
Well, there are two sides. One was the lying in state for several days in Westminster Hall behind us, the oldest part of the Palace of Westminster. And that, I think, is truly awesome. I walked the route. I didn't need to, but I did. And then met 1 or 2 people who had come out after 12 hours in the queue. And they were speechless to begin with, and just, impressed is the wrong word, affected by what they'd done and what they saw. We're good at ceremonial. The United States are too, and if you look at the Super Bowl, you can tell the choreography isn't just confined to London. I think people felt mostly their memories, often of their own family. And I'm 78, so 70 years ago, I was sleeping out overnight in the Mall with my mother and my sister, waiting for the coronation procession to go past in the rain. So I've been around longer, but most people think of the Queen as equivalent to their grandmother's generation or sometimes their mother's generation. And it made them think about what they've gone through in their own family life. So you have to remember that the royals are royal, but they're also families, and they've been through the ups and downs that we all have: family formation, family deformation, trying to put things together, keep a brave upper lip in public when you can, and basically to serve. And I think that what we've seen both in lying in state and in the funeral is people coming away with the feeling we've been through the era of Elizabeth the Faithful. She made a pledge, she kept to it. I hope we'll be able to help her, and I hope we'll be able to copy her.
I know that you and so many others who knew her, but even those who didn't, really felt like they lost a family member today. You can see that, you could feel that. You could see it on the faces of people who were inside Westminster Abbey, the people who came out just to pay their final respects. So, Sir Peter Bottomley, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your thoughts. Thank you for being with us.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.